What it do, what it do, what it do, who? It's me, Eden the Hero. Welcome. This is Humble Good Times. Welcome. Um, this week has been a long ass week and it went so fast. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I feel. It's been, swear to God, it's been just, it's like I literally gotta fight myself to stay off of YouTube, to stay away from all the bullshit surrounding the doom that's going on in America right now. It's exhausting, man. I'm just really trying my hardest not to get so caught up into it where it affects my mental health. And the good thing is I see a lot of us just coming together, sharing information, keeping us updated on what's going on. I'm keeping myself updated personally, just only because I don't want to miss out on an opportunity that will allow me to put in a vote that will get this motherfucker out of office. And I guess I'm just going to start there for my vlog. So I call it's been a daily doom in American life and culture. We are dealing with a president who's really not the president. He's just like the one that could really be the president because he's an actual citizen of this country, and he got elected. Then you got Elon Musk, who I just found out everybody's calling him President Musk, and I'm like, why do they keep saying President Musk? Like, how is that making sense? And then I saw it on somebody's news. They tell them what's going on, what's happening in the government right now, and everything that's happening, that's changing, and all that shit. They're keeping everybody updated. They kept saying President Musk, and I'm just like, no, we got one president. There's never been a co-presidency. That sounds crazy. That sounds so crazy and so insane and so illegal, mind you. All the things that's been happening, first of all, they rolled back the DEI, which I now understand a lot more about what that is. That's diversity, equity, inclusion, which I did correct myself on my last video, on the video that I was talking about this. And that, with that being a step where some companies actually took the initiative to remove it from their own websites and all that shit. And then on top of that, they did the executive orders on shit that matters, and then there was shit that don't matter. So the shit that matters is being trans and them stripping away our right to identify how we feel, who we are. They're taking away the opportunity to self-identify on our documents. I mean, that's been a fucking nightmare. I'm still waiting on my passport, and I don't know what it's gonna say. It may or may not say male. At this point, I really don't give a shit. I just want my passport. I paid $165 for it, so I want my shit. Then executive order on changing the name of the fucking Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. That was stupid. That was such a dumb and narcissistic thing he did. He's doing shit as if he's branding America. This is a marketing campaign that they're going on, trying to market America. And America's already branded as the land of the free. That's why everybody wanted to come here, because they can have a sense of freedom in earning money, in self-identifying, in being able to think differently, believe differently, all the stuff that a lot of these other places outside of America are basically it's illegal for them to think differently and to believe differently in their own religion, faith, and especially self-identify. So it's just, those things do matter. The things that don't matter is calling the fucking Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. What does that change? It's the same body of water that it's been. It's nothing different than what it was for years. There was just an executive order from changing the paper, taking away paper straws and going back to plastic straws. Like, shit like that, it don't fucking matter. Y'all announced that as if that was such a big problem. And the problem that I have is, like most of us do, is the fact that they are making this about them and not about the people. And that's where I just like, y'all are just so fucking obsessed with each other's assholes. Like, it's sick. Elon Musk tweeted that he loves Trump so much that a straight man could ever love another man. And I'm like, what is this? What kind of bullshit is this that our government is like, oh my God, it's ghetto. Trump firing these people, like, he's been letting people just go. Like, he's firing people that need to be in positions. Why do you think we had the one plane crash, the Black Hawk into American Airlines jet? He fired the person that oversees the shit, the monitoring. You're getting rid of very important positions people are in position to do. They're specialized in these positions. They got the the education, the skill sets, the experience. And these motherfuckers are just going in there, just letting all these people go, firing them, laying them off, whatever. And it's fucking us up. You're weakening our whole security of this place. We don't feel secure in America right now. There's a very insecure feeling happening in America because they're getting rid of very pivotal people that hold these positions. Now they're giving Elon and his department, Doge, the ability to hire people on. No one can be hired for office without Elon. Going through Elon. That shit sounds insane. This man doesn't even understand government, a democracy. I mean, I can go on and on about how shitty this new regime has started, and there's no confidence in this whatsoever. I have zero confidence in what they're doing. They're getting rid of important funding for programs that are for feeding people, helping people with their utilities, non-profit organizations. Like, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. And I just pray that this impeachment happens sooner than later, because they're hurting us as a nation. They're hurting us as a nation. There are people that were MAGA now anti-MAGA. Like, it's that bad. Like, people are getting, someone put MAGA on their neck, I saw. And it's just like, you are the last person that they will even care to consider about whatever, your well-being, period. Oh, I'm just so glad I voted for Kamala. There is no shame, no guilt from voting for Kamala. None whatsoever. I have no regrets because she has the experience. She held office. We got people that are sitting at the front of us that have no experience except for Trump, where he had still no experience when he came into office, and he really don't understand how everything runs. He wants to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and that's what he's been doing. And I'm just hoping all of these lawsuits that are being thrown at him, I hope they are enough to get him impeached. Like, seriously, he's just going against whatever the Constitution says. He's like, fuck it, throw the Constitution out the window. It's irrelevant. Like, phew, that's all I got for that right now. Until next week. Because there's going to be more shit happening today, tomorrow, and the following days, as long as they're in office. Let's talk about something dope. The Super Bowl performance by Kendrick. Kendrick killed that shit. Oh my god. Kendrick killed it. Like, I literally got chills and I cried every time. I watched his performance a few times, and then I kept looking at the reactions of others. And there was one girl that broke it all the way down and just talked about Samuel L. Jackson's his part in like narrating and being this like host. And when he says scorekeeper, deduct one life, and the way he says it, the way he looks at the screen, and the way the camera angles, oh my god, it's like, I felt that shit. I felt it. It really brought me to tears. Like, and I'll be honest, I've been tearing up here and there. Just to a little bit take a step back to what I was talking about. I gotta shout out the Democrats that are actually stepping up, and some Republicans too that just they're like, fuck no, I'm not down with this. I'm not fucking signing up for his bullshit. They're fighting back, and I'm so proud to see the Democratic Party hold the front line of this fight and just put them on blast and hold them accountable. It's bullshit. The fact that Elon Musk is like has access to our personal finances, payments, health records, all of this shit that he has access to, he was never cleared to have access for. So that is where the risk is. And then he don't got official people that's working for him. He has hackers. I don't know if this is a factual thing, but this is something I saw on one of these channels on YouTube that are talking about everything that's going on and interviewing the senators, the congressmen and women. Like, I'm so proud to see just the governors, the Senate, mayors, everybody is getting involved in this fight, because we're all affected by this. Not just one of us, not one group, not one community. Everyone's affected by this. White, black, Spanish, immigrants from everywhere that live here in the U.S. that are either citizens or became citizens. We're all affected by this. If we're not in the Billionaires Boys Club sitting with them, we're affected by this. We're all affected by this. And they started with the weakest group, which is us as LGBTQ. We're always someone's fucking target. We're always the target. Then the black community, we're always the fucking target as well. And then immigrants, Hispanics, they're an easy group too. They want to talk about illegal immigrants coming into the country, but there's such a process to have to go by where they're kind of just doing this witch hunt. But yeah, I'm just so proud of the Democrats and the states that are fighting back and not taking no shit from this bitch ass president. Excuse me, Lord. I've been putting in a lot of prayer. Let me just tell you. But yeah, back to the Super Bowl performance. It was just so amazing. It was one of the best. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's one of the best Super Bowl performances that I've ever seen, and I loved it. I loved it. Yes, it was very black. Yes, but even bigger than that, it was just so well thought out, and I'm one that I enjoy the techniques, the creativity, the deeper meanings that you gotta figure out or you look into. It's so dope, like the effort they put into this show. And some people didn't like it because it wasn't just dumb entertainment. It wasn't just straightforward for you to understand. It was just like, yeah, you're gonna have to think about it, but I'm still gonna entertain your ass. It was entertaining. But for people that don't enjoy the edutainment of it, that's on y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Kendrick did that shit. Yeah, I was super proud of him. And he's a Gemini. Come on. I mean, we've been in the news and making a lot of noise this year so far. And me personally, I always felt like this was going to be a big year with everything I'm going through, with all this adversity that I'm still experiencing. Because for me personally, all of this can't be in vain that I'm going through. And like I said in my last video, I feel like I am being protected right now. And I've been just, after that epiphany I had a week ago, I just putting my energy into more educating myself, more creativity, just putting the attention on building in this time now that I have. And I'm not worrying about money. I'm not gonna keep having myself so concerned with where money's coming from. It's gonna come. And I'm thankful for that. And God got me. I've been putting in my time. I've been going to church. I've just been really just feeling a lot better about everything and knowing that something's going to happen. Something's going to come along. And it's all going to work out. I truly believe that. Been on LinkedIn learning, I got already 4 certifications. Got one in Six Sigma Foundations, just like an overview of everything that is Six Sigma. And then I did one that was, I finished my Excel. That took a minute. It's an overall of 12 hours and some change of training and learning. So I got that certification. I learned a lot of shit that I never knew that Excel could do. I was pleasantly surprised. I also got one. I started studying logistics and supply chain management, and I feel like that's might be my niche because I'm understanding of how warehouses ran. I understand different types of warehouses, and then I understand the gist of logistics, but I don't know the in-depth of everything that it entails. So I'm studying that right now, working on supply chain management, getting my certification in that, so that way all my experience I could take that and then this certification on top of that and find actual job within logistics and supply chain management. So that's actually going to be my goal and my focus now for my career at this point. I I would like management of. I like the idea more of supply chain management because it actually doesn't really directly deal with managing people. I'm managing a movement of shipments and routing and all of that, making sure that customers are getting what they need and so on. So there's a lot more to learn, but so far I got 2 certifications from the trainings that I've done. So I'm just going to keep collecting them and try to connect with some people that are actually holding that kind of position to see where I can get maybe a hands-on experience or at least some direction in where I can go, and maybe someone's willing to give me a chance. So that's the goal right now, of just building my skills, my knowledge. I went to the library yesterday and today, but today I went to the studio and I just went in there. I didn't go in there with any expectations other than just trying to see what I can come up with, because I haven't been working on any music and I've been wanted to write something. So I just kind of took everything I've been feeling about just the nature of not nature, but the fuck is the word I'm looking for, just everything going on with politics and American life right now, and just kind of putting my feelings into what I feel. And I came up with something. It's very rough. I'm not going to share it, but the next episode is my 30th episode, so I will share something. I'll hit y'all with a little offering on my next episode. So this has been a humble good time. I am Eden the Hero. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, comment, send questions. Peace.